Yo, what's up, guys? So today I want to be going through the Devil Awakens event again. We have one more mission left to do here. It's the Planetary Destruction. So yeah, this event, Tremble with Fear, the Devil Awakens. This last mission. Oh, this one gives the title, huh? Or oh, it's weird that it says unique title there. I guess it's like completing all of those gives it um all the specified missions, so that's probably what it is. Anyway, so yes, stage 2 with 6 planetary destruction characters on your team. And I've come up with a team build already. So this is what I thought of. I don't have the new LR Imp Broly yet, but we can actually bring a friend. The one thing about this, though, bringing a friend Imp Broly, is getting his domain out. It might not be guaranteed to happen, because, what is it? I think he wants like full rotation of uncontrollable power. Yeah. All allies attacking the same turn of uncontrollable power. So that's going to require some luck to go our way. Like, is the domain going to be super necessary? Because, I mean, the boss is also... The enemy we're fighting is also going to be buffed from it as well. Because we'll be fighting Broly as well. So, I mean, if anything, it would help out this guy, having like his extra domain abilities up. But, so, yeah, let's go through the build here. So, this unit right here, yeah, this is an older build for this guy back then. I gave him full additional just to get the most out of his stacks, but nowadays I would just give him full dodge secondary additional. He does so many additionals, like he doesn't need it. It's a little overkill. And then this, I never really bothered to update this quite yet. I mean, I guess, I hate to keep sounding like a dodge addict, but yeah, I mean, just having some sort of countermeasure against super attacks is a great idea. Yeah, just try to give him as much additional as I could there. And then I give this guy full crit just to try to maximize his offensive capabilities. I know having 0 dodge on him isn't really the greatest idea, so eventually I think I might alter him a little bit. But I haven't really had the resources. I'm trying to use my stones to get Broly, so... yeah, I actually did get a dupe of Hirudegarn from the recent banner. So I'm going full dodge secondary additional with him. And then this banner unit right here, basically like the villain version of Vegeta and Trunks LR. And the thing was with them is that they do seal, but it's only a high chance to seal. So I actually just recently put these additional equips on them just a couple seconds ago, just to try to get that extra chance of doing it. Do they have any additionals in here? Let's see. So they actually do support the category, so that's good. Launch additional super second or third attacker on the turn. Because they do want to be run slot 1 to get like the most out of them defensively, but having that additional super would probably help a lot. And plus, like, I'll see how it goes. Yeah, so let's go in like this, see what happens. I think this is gonna go fine. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna be able to get the domain out right away, which is good. Because the first rotation right here, this is all uncontrollable power. So let's just go ahead and pop in now. Let's see, so I'm just gonna be floating my Easy 8 Int Broly. Thankfully he leaves Planetary Destruction, so even though I don't have the new Int Broly, I have my own bootleg Int Broly. This is like the epitome of we have Int Broly at home. Something like that. Okay. We can just get them 24 key there, which is nice. Oh wow. Orbs are lining up pretty nice. And also he did a decent amount on that attack. I do think that having a domain like this is pretty good. Like having what I mean is like a domain you could just pop right away, because I think like the only domain that was even like that before was it was that free-to-play int Trunks that had like a domain where he would blow you away into like a field or whatever. Oh, nice additional super. That's good. Yeah, I'm hoping to get this guy at some point soon when the game's nice enough to me. Yeah, who cares? These supers aren't hurting him at all. So this is just how the fight is naturally. We have no like, we have none of the conditions met for like, you know, the Gohan, Goten, Trunks, Videl, all that stuff. Like we don't have none of that. Oh, there we go. We're doing the super on our end this time. Bruh. Of course, the worst luck there. Haven't built with full crit, secondary additional, and then that happens. Oh well. Let's see if Aunt Broly can finish him. I don't think so. I think he's just gonna barely live. But so this first phase can super twice in one turn. The second phase can only super once in a turn. Yeah, Broly did not finish. Oh well. Okay, I think what would be smart to do here... I don't really care too much about Hirudegarn, honestly. I feel like Broly, this LR Tech Broly, I feel like he would be fine. I think he would be fine slot 1, at least whenever he first transforms. I think so. Considering that he has like over 70% damage reduction. So he has 50. Yeah. 76. So I think I could trust him with the super. Doesn't really matter how much ki we give him. Let's go ahead and let the banner unit right here. What is their name? Raisin. Kunkunsa Raisin, I think. Go ahead and give them some practice to get the seal. Yep, they got it right there. It's kind of funny. You can actually see like the status effects you deal like the split second before the animation starts to play. If you look at like the enemy health bar. Yeah, I think running it like this would be a decent idea, because Broly might be able to. I think Broly would be fine against the super. You'd at least live, and then they have that double chance to seal right there. Okay. No. I think, yeah, doing this would be fine. Oh wow. I didn't even think about how that Tech Broly hasn't transformed yet, so it might be kind of tough on him. We'll just have to see. I'm not too worried about Turles. 50% damage reduction. Alright, super is not right away, so that's good. Yeah. I think that animation has like a little bit of a reference to, like, was it like Tenkaichi opening? Like one shot that the new Int Broly has. Alright, let's see how he takes this right here. Not too bad. Alright, that's good. 31 million. I'm just worried about how he's going to handle these normals here. He's going to have a lot of stats in terms of his defense. His normals here are doing 500k. I don't... Okay. Yeah, because I have a Dokkan info pulled up in front of me for the stats of the boss fight, yeah. Seeing that the attack stat for his normals is 500k. Yeah, that's not too much to worry about. Oh wow, I just realized that this Broly's this far down in terms of his health. My gosh. Well, we're not even gonna need that seal, are we? Alright, let's transform this Broly right here. Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. And he actually should have his crit chance here because we're fighting against a pure Saiyan enemy. Yeah, down at the bottom, he has 50% crit against a pure Saiyan or Earthbred fighter enemy. And Broly is a pure Saiyan, so that's... Well, dang, this was pretty easy. Trying to think of what other option would they have instead of this tech Broly, just in case like some players wouldn't have him yet. And of course, no crit there. Yeah, I only have mine at 55%, so his like attack stats aren't like as crazy as they could be. Oh wow, that didn't even. Of course, 50% crit, but can't do it. It seems, huh? Except that second attack is technically like 60% because he does build up to 50% crit outside of that. Now this Broly taking a super. Obviously this guy wouldn't handle it as well as the other Imp Broly. You might want to finish. Alright, yeah, he finished. This went by pretty fast. Dang. I kind of would want to look and see if there's any other options in case you don't have the new Tech LR Broly. Yeah. And maybe replace it for Hirudegarn. I might try to make a team excluding them just for players that don't have him. Let's go ahead and accept the mission. 2 stones. Not a whole lot for that, but that was relatively easy, I think. So, I'm going to try to see if there's any other options other than like this Broly. I'll be back. Okay, so I didn't actually... This isn't an actual team, so don't think it's like that. I mean, hey, he does lead Planetary Destruction, but anyway, I just thought of a couple units that like could at least take the place of the new Broly and Hirudegarn if y'all don't have them. And I thought of a couple. I mean, as long as you're okay with using items like a Whis or something, I feel like a lot of these characters would be okay. Just try and, if you're going to use Golden Frieza, just try to get the fight done quickly, because I mean, he is type disadvantaged, so all it really has to go off is just that damage reduction. And keep him on rotation too, because the way he works is he starts off at 90% turn 1, but then with each turn pass, minus 10%, and that includes turns that he's not on. So that means his second turn, as long as you keep him on rotation, that he was going to be 70%. And if you float him, that's going to be 60%. So definitely be careful with that. But if you use a Whis, it's not going to be too bad. This guy might seem a little goofy. But I mean, if you're able to get the 18 key off, he has 50% damage reduction. Yeah. So I haven't used him in here, so I don't know. Especially in the first phase, I think that like it might be a struggle to get him to 18 key. But yeah, he doesn't like build up key or anything, so key might be a bit of a problem because all he's giving himself is just that 4 key. Because the support is self-excluded. So, I don't know. That's up to y'all if y'all really want to try that. Yeah, he only stuns. He doesn't seal or anything. I mean, y'all can try this, especially with the Whis, because this character has some damage reduction. And then once you wake up with him, I think he can seal? Yeah, he can seal. Not on the 18 key, but on the 12 key, he can seal. And then this guy can reach a high amount of damage reduction. The way it works is a little strange, but like 3 key spheres gets him 40%, and then getting up to 7 key spheres, he gets like an extra 30% before attacking. So again, pair with the Whis, I think could be good. And then this guy can build up damage reduction, and he like supports, which is nuts. Just don't fall below 40% HP. Yeah, I feel like he has 90% damage reduction, so I mean, I feel like it'd be okay. And then some of these options, this could help you see where the super attack is at, just so you can kind of strategize around it, just so you at least know where it's at and like how to best handle it. The first phase might be a little bit of a struggle for him because he's type neutral, but I mean, especially if y'all have like maybe full dodge or all these defensive equips, like he's got to at least handle the 500k normals of that last phase especially being type advantage. Like, come on. I mean, they could be a decent floater, but it depends if y'all even really, would need a floater on this. Yeah, this freeze is a little weird, but when they guard, 50% damage reduction, and again, pair with the Whis, good. Might struggle through the first phase, but once you get to the second, like, I feel like he'd be good. Even in slot 1, if you use a Whis, like, that'd be 90% damage reduction. And then this guy, I mean, he builds up a bunch of dodge and all that stuff. It might be a bit weird with him, but the only reason I'm even suggesting the idea is because he does seal, so there's that. But yeah, that was a lot easier than I was expecting, honestly. But I hope y'all were able to, if y'all needed help with the mission or anything like that, then hope I was able to provide some assistance. But as usual, guys, make sure y'all check the Baba Shop.